Cup final day, people. First stop on the road down here at the services on our way down to Wembley. This is it. Got the car. Get in. It's time. You know what time it is? It's Mackie's time. Always got to have a Mackie's on a cup final day. This is it now, though. It's Ten Hag's moment. I think that's what it's like. I remember doing my road trip video this morning for the United stand. I'm just saying, this is the moment. This is Ten Hag's day. Everything that he's done, everything that he's changed at Manchester United, all comes down to today and how important today is for him. Massive. We're going to take in a little bit of atmosphere first before all the nitty-gritty of football talk comes. We're going to see a few United fans hopefully around in the services. We're going to be loads down in London when we get there. We're going to go to the local pub as well, one of the designated United pubs. Full match day vibe, full cup final vibes. Here we go. Okay, landed in London. Tree. Was about to say first things first. Tree. Anyway, yeah, first things first officially. Pub. Okay, we're inside. Alpha, team news is in. Wan-Bissaka out, Dalot in. Sorry. And Sancho out, Anthony in. You happy with that? We're going with that, we're happy with that. We came in a bit earlier. It took us about 45 minutes to get in, which is shocking. There's nothing to do outside. The fan park is garbage. It's the worst it's been at Wembley in my experience. They ran out of lager in the fan park. I mean, you have to queue for an hour to get in, then they ran out of lager. Wow. And that was 3 hours before kick-off. Gee, that's bad news that. But we're inside now. We're about an hour before kick-off. Teams have just come through there now. So, yeah, expected changes. Freshened up in a couple of positions. I think Anthony, we knew, was going to come in after that Barcelona performance. But Dalot for Wan-Bissaka. I didn't expect that, but I can see why he's done that. It'll be interesting how Dalot plays because he's had problems with St Maximin before. I've not seen the Newcastle team yet though, so let's see what comes of that and we'll take it from there. But this is it, an hour till kick-off now. Bubbling up inside, both ends filling up nicely. Here we go, this is it, final time. Are we getting our hands on a trophy? times, we have to call it. It wasn't supposed to be. It didn't look like it was going to be, but that's the Carlsberg half. Again, 2-0 up at half time. 2 bits of quality come from 2 of our key players this season. Casemiro from a brilliant cross from Luke Shaw from the free kick, which we finally got off this referee who has been a disgrace so far. It's just took him all half and a wrestling move to actually book a Newcastle player, whereas Dello, who is now on a yellow card against Newcastle's most dangerous player, who's the only person that's really tested David De Gea today in St Maximum, it took a wrestling move for him to get his card out for Newcastle. Every time they went down, again, typical Eddie Howe tactics. They got what they deserved in the end. Now Newcastle have got to do what they haven't done for God knows how long, and score 2 goals to get back in the game, let alone win it. Manchester United in control, more quality up front with more quality to come off the bench, which is a good thing for us. To get 2 goals up at half time, be in this position right now in the final with the fixture list that we've had. Newcastle, full week to prepare, fully rested. I think from qualifying in the semi-final we had 7 games, they had 3. No excuse for them. They've been poor. They've been poor for the last few weeks. Even with Bruno Guimaraes back in midfield, they've been poor. Whether they can turn that round, they're going to need one hell of a team talk to get back in this now. It's not often United concede 2 goals, let alone 3, which is what it's going to take for Newcastle if they want to win their first trophy in what, 68 years? At the moment, your money's on Manchester United seeing this out and clearing our first trophy in 6, which would be amazing and would top a crucial week. I'm not saying anything yet. I'm just going to say there's another half to come, and hopefully it's the same as the first half. But United have options now. We can change it up off the bench. We can do what we want. We're in control now. That's crucial. But what a half that was. The quality of the game wasn't that good, to be honest. But I'm taking a 2-0 lead at half time. Dear God. final. We won the lot. Oh, I said it, I called out the treble. This is the start of the treble. I'm telling you now, everybody. Wow, what an occasion, what a moment. It was just absolute joy to be here watching that, to be with all the United fans there. Newcastle came. Well, they were a bit disappointing, their fans, to be honest. They had a bit of a showcase at the start there, threw the little papers in the air. Brilliant. Well, as soon as the game started, you could see the class and the difference in that. If I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be absolutely devastated that we didn't go for Manchester United. And the preparation that they had there, the chance they had in a week to prepare for this game, United pretty much flat on their asses from a game with Barcelona. To go out there and to take no part in the first half like we did, wow, absolute credit to United. It was like, try and get as much done in the first half as possible, and then we'll just see out the second half. You know what, they had 2 shots for David De Gea to save. That's so good. And do you know what, it's fitting that the defence won us that game there today, because the defence deserved the praise. We could have won that 6-0. Look for our forwards firing blanks in the second half. My God, that defence has carried us a long way this season. The 1-0 wins, think back to the 1-0 wins through the lot. They deserve that more than anyone today. Martinez, Varane, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Dalot, everyone combined. Even David De Gea playing his little sweeper keeper role there. I got a little bit excited about that, but they deserve it more, I think. They were the winners there today. Absolutely rock solid defence. Like I said, Newcastle, 5th in the league, having their amazing season. The team they got, the first time they turned up to a final since '99. Good looking setup, good looking team. For them to come here having had a full week's preparation and us to limit them after our fixture schedule and the pile up of games, just to limit them to 2 shots, speculative at best, on target. That was an absolute brilliant performance for Manchester United. And people will say the second half was a bad watch. Yeah, in the whole scheme of things, maybe, but you've got to actually look at that and admire the control that we still had in that game, and how we nullified every single key player. They just dropped like flies. It was Saint-Maximin, then it was Bruno, then it was Wilson, then it was Almiron. Off you go. It didn't matter. United just nullified them completely. They've just come up against a team that is just on a different planet right now. That's all I'm saying. Newcastle went into this in poor form, and it showed there today. They can't score goals. They cannot score goals. I'd be disappointed if I was them, but I'm not, and I don't care. I'm happy because I'm a United fan, and the treble is on. That's the first one, the League Cup. That's massive. Pep, Klopp, Jose, anyone who's anyone, any elite manager wins this trophy and moves on from here. You can see how much that meant to Ten Hag there today in them pictures. It was absolutely immense for him. It was immense for his players, and for that whole squad to have carried us through this competition is more important than anything. It's about a team, it's about a squad. He answered my question about that the other week. This week about that. It's about every single one, and every single player that was there on that pitch there celebrating with that trophy, you could say has played a part in this season. It's been absolutely superb from start to finish. How serious he's taken the competition, playing his strongest team through every single round. That's what you get for it. That's what you get. It's going to be a tough old slog. We were knackered at the end there, and you could see it, but we've got players coming back now. That's the beauty of it. In the end there, we could have brought Garnacho on, but we didn't need to. Credit to Sabitzer for coming on and giving us that little bit more legs in the middle along with McTominay. He made the changes at the right time. I don't want to pick out one single player. Like I said, the defence probably hurt us that game there today. But to be fair, I think Casemiro man of the match. I went into it and I was talking to Alfred before we got here. It was like, there's a little bit of nerves there, but I'm looking at the team and I'm going, I'm confident. I just didn't see Newcastle threatening us at all. And I said that at the start. I thought Varane, Casemiro, I just feel confident when he plays in the team. The spine of that team is solid, and we've got a man in Marcus Rashford up front who is just on a different planet to everyone else. 25 goals this season. I think that was 6 in 6 in this competition. He probably deserved the medal as much as anyone there tonight. Absolutely brilliant. You just got to look back, and I said it in my road trip here, how we dissected teams in each round, how we took apart Nottingham Forest in that first game and the form they were in at the City Ground. Moments like that, that's Ten Hag football, knowing, hit them early, get the goals won. We did exactly there tonight what we did to Nottingham Forest. 2 goals first half, game over. United don't concede 3 goals. Them days are gone, them days are long gone with that team there. It just showed, and for me, I feel like this is the moment where United move on from here now. I think this is where Manchester United under Ten Hag start to become that elite force in world football again, European football definitely, because it's a trophy. You've got that first one out of the way. You ask any Manchester United fan, top 4 in a trophy this season, they're snatching your hand right off. Now I want more. Now I think we can get more, and I've said that before. Weeks ago, I can see something building here. I'm not just going to settle for one. One trophy's not going to be enough for this team. The FA Cup, the Europa League, I think we can take it all and get top 4. I don't see anyone challenging us right now. Even when we're bad, even when we have to dig it out, Leeds away, thinking, here today in the second half, not great. But I don't see anyone getting past us, and that's the beauty of it. I can go on and on and on, but I've got to get some other people's opinions on it right now. I'm absolutely buzzing with that today. I'm going to drive home a happy man. The domination is back. It started here today at Wembley. Manchester United are back. The song was sung. Come on. Let me know what you think, everybody. Have a nice night.